Yeah, hey guys, Shane here with Prosperity Painting Consultants. Today I wanted to talk to you about marketing and how I put it into three different categories. I think there's aggressive marketing, passive marketing, and branding. And I separate them into those three different categories because of the results that they give you. So for aggressive marketing, that's the kind of marketing where you don't pay unless you get something for it. So the only time you pay in aggressive marketing is when you get possibly a lead, a name, phone number, address of somebody interested in painting. In my opinion, that's aggressive marketing. Passive marketing is if you go get a billboard and somebody drives by the billboard and sees, hey, this guy's offering painting, or you have a lawn sign in the yard of a house that you're painting and somebody calls you, that is what I consider passive marketing. So aggressive marketing is when you get something for the money you're spending and you're going to call them. That's where the aggressive part is. Passive marketing is when you put something in place, like a website or a lawn sign or something, and people call you. And then there's something called branding. And branding is when you basically put something in place and you don't see the actual results from it. The best way I can say branding or describe what it is it builds credibility. So if you do something that when you ask somebody, hey, how'd you hear about us? They might say the branding, but usually they don't say that. But it does still help your business. It's just harder to quantify the results. And I don't recommend doing any branding until you have enough capital and are trying to build that brand, which for painting is a little bit different than like Coca-Cola or these other businesses. You have to know the business you're in, and especially in the beginning, you don't want to be doing branding because you're not going to see any immediate results from it, and it's just not worth it, in my opinion, at the beginning. So that's the different kinds of marketing, and that's kind of the stuff that I'll be going over with you in those one-on-one meetings. In the beginning, I think aggressive marketing is one of the best forms of marketing because you get something for the money that you're paying, and a lot of the results are dependent on you. If you're making the phone call, setting up the estimates, closing the jobs, and doing a good job there so that they tell their friends and family about you, you're in control with the aggressive marketing. The passive marketing, you're still in control, but it's passive. You're just sitting there waiting for the phone to ring, waiting for them to call you. Outside factors like weather, if you live in Colorado and there's winter, you're not going to get exterior leads in the winter. If the economy takes a dump, it's going to be harder. And branding is just really going to build credibility, so that way when you're there at the estimate, they're like, hey, that uneasiness or that worry about, hey, are you a credible company that's going to do what you say you're going to do and uphold your warranties and that kind of stuff. That's where the branding comes into play, to where it's just second nature. They don't even think about it. When you think about Coca-Cola, they're a great company and they're gonna deliver. If you got some new soda company, you might be a little bit worried on some new things. So that's the three different forms of marketing: aggressive, passive, branding.